Oh, now it is. Hello? Supposedly it's working now? Is my mic on now? Where's my mic? Okay, yeah, now my mic is quieter. Too quiet. Okay, yeah, now my mic is quieter. Okay. Now did it pop up on Twitter or not? Do I have that in the settings? When I switched to the new computer. Broadcast where that option is to send to Twitter every time I connect. I don't even see it on this thing. Okay. There it goes to what account I'm not entirely on. Anyway, and it's 1 a.m. my time. There, and I'm also doing my roleplay fan fiction until people decide to sleep. Right, and I don't know why my keeper rope isn't on, except that I can't access my inventory, but supposedly it should have loaded it as...
Oh, make her hear my cry. Seat me by your side.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
I can only load one of these. I was thinking if this was pajamas, it would just put the keeper robe on top. There's also a jacket. And in the mod Nexus site on the pictures it says
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including...
what's the point of having a piece
Temple
of
of
loot there
Sacred
when you
Ashes.
can't get it?
I suppose you'll see soon enough.
Walk up to a piece of loot. No.
Stay behind me!
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
Just be nice person. Nice.
All right. Have it your way.
Wait. You don't need a staff,
Why is it
but you
only
should have one.
recording 30?
I cannot protect you.
Can't, really?
I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
Why can't you
Take these
protect me?
potions. Maker knows what we will face.
It wouldn't be in my inventory because yeah, if I have nothing equipped, that's pajamas.
Where are all your
Puppy, where are you
soldiers?
going? Now
At
it's
the
back
forward
to
camp
60.
or fighting. We are on our own for now.
Gives you what name? Why is that popping up on top of my screen? Dragon. Treyu, you're on the Storm Coast. You're not killing that dragon. Right. Pick up anyway, Tyler. I get the starting line extra. Maybe not.
There!
Yeah.
Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage. on the hill. It attacks from a distance. They can take you.
Added at the beginning and two other characters besides the main one I went through that I never loaded the
Ah! They're falling from the breach!
Getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
me.
Before more come through! What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake.
Long
And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass-deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along. Are you with the Chantry, or...?
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events. That's a nice crossbow you have there. Ah, isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together. You named your crossbow Bianca? Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solas, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept. You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Like you, Solas is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any Circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed, regardless of origin.
And what will you do once this is over?
One hopes those in power will remember who helped, and who did not. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well... Bianca's excited.
Yeah, I
This way,
think it's
down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
hat, crown, circle that thing off. And it's the first time I've started with this armor on. From the beginning.
Demons ahead!
Glad you brought me now, Seeker?
I don't care. Yeah, press what? I don't...
Dalish, but clearly away from the rest of your clan. Did they send you here?
What do you know of the Dalish?
I have wandered many roads in my time, and crossed paths with your people on more than one occasion.
What do you mean by crossed paths?
I mean that I offer to share knowledge, only to be attacked for no greater reason than their superstition.
Can't you elves just play nice for once?
I'm not Dalish. I'm your son. Technically, I'm supposed to be your son in this game because that means I came back. Sure. I just wanted to make a Solas pair. Where I could write a story.
My magic cannot stop your mark from growing further. For your sake, I suggest we hurry.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable. And
I got 20, but it started at 10.
prone to result in premature execution.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly! They keep coming! Help us!
Already way too powerful.
Hurry! Use the mark!
I don't have any extra skills yet. Thing. I got used to all my extra skills on this. I was playing before. Alright, I want my fade step. Which is where?
Rift is gone! Open the gate!
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Give me my loot.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who he is. As Grand
Come here,
Chancellor
puppy.
of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Valroyo to
Come here.
face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Get over here then.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own,
Love you. Take the mountain path.
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
Last
On your head
bunch
be
of
the
times I
consequences,
started it, I
Seeker.
just take the fast route. But I don't know what to do. Seen by one person out of two.
The tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
Zelda, come here. Come here, Zelda. Zelda! Barking, come here. Zelda! Puppy, come here. Come here, Zelda. Come here. Zelda! Zelda, you adapted Angel's technique of not jumping on the chair and just whining about it. Come here! Puppy! Up! Zelda! Come up! Oh my gosh, why are my dogs like this? Angel was doing it all the time, and now Goldie, and now Zelda is. Come here, Zelda! Jump! Up here! Up here! Come up! And she's afraid of it. She doesn't want to jump on all the cords I have. They're hanging off the side. Here. Jump on the front of the chair. Come here! Come here, Zelda! There are no cords in front of you. And the keyboard is laying literally on top of Angel. Come here! I need to pick you up. What? You want to climb up in the back now? Angel. I can't get hold of that way. I'm gonna hurt you. Oh, I know. You want to go outside because Goldie's up. Is that why you're barking? Now you were just gonna jump. Well, now I'm opening the door because Goldie's standing up. Died. Just using regular port. Bought a whole bunch of extender cables, so I have cords across it. Well, I mean, all I do is sit in the recliner in front of the TV and have dust. I'm sitting in front of a 55-inch TV, and I can't see good. I can't read things on the computer at the size they are. So, yeah, that's what I was in yesterday's video. Like, I can't see. I literally can't see anything. Alright. Okay, why does that pop up? These things aren't supposed to pop up on top of it. Screen in the middle of the game. I just told something to not interrupt me. Dagger now. I don't have ice stuff yet. Besides, I have the spirit blade. What? What? Quinn! Oh my god. What? I see. If I try to put a dagger on her, the shield goes upside down in the air. I thought it was just me that could equip every weapon. Okay. Yeah, and I got plenty of inventory. The only one I didn't have it on is my first playthrough, because I didn't have the mod yet and I couldn't. Okay, at the whatever you call it thing, where you get more inventory, I'd already gotten more inventory. That's one of my most important things, so since I'd already upgraded it, I couldn't use the mod. Which also turned into, well, I don't know, it might work in Trespasser. The extra health potions worked in Trespasser. I couldn't upgrade the health potions or the inventory. Anyway, as a rogue, you don't have magic, so how is Sarah sweeping through all the enemies, jumping way too high in the air?
Guess we found the soldiers.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our elven friend here.
Lieutenant, you're alive.
Just barely.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. He insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
It was worth saving you, if we could.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
Have that wing to
At
make
once.
up on me.
Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes. Down the ladder. That's the way to the temple.
It's the very beginning of the character load screen. That wing to make up.
So, holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
It's beginning stuff. Yeah, it's beginning stuff. Oh yeah, no level requirements. What? Yeah, I'm supposed to be Felizon. That's what me and Lisa from my story writing decided to Solas. Well, she decided Solas believes in Felizon. Making up for killing Anne.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Just make myself look, even though I've played it 100 times. Templar.
Breach is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple.
This Treadwhip symbol is shiny. Some eyelashes.
This is your chance to end this.
My
Are you ready?
husband had really nice long eyelashes.
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
It doesn't make any sense. Or if they say up and then they say down.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Jump, puppy.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me! That is Divine Justinia's voice.
Jump. Jump, or wait till the other dog comes in so I can shut the door. Goldie, come in. Where? I had a little keyboard, so at least I can sit here and take screenshots. I'll have one or take a screenshot. Like stay. Can't get a good picture here anyway. There.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run where you can! Want them!
We have an intruder. Slay the elf.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Inquisition arms. voice is back.
We must strip its defenses, wear it down. The demon is vulnerable. Now! More coming through the rift.
Big guy. Okay. Wait, did I just skip the loading screen? Whoa. Go to get back in the house. And here.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake. I swear.
I thought she had. Did they change your hair?
Don't worry about it. I only...
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You're back in Haven, my lord. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Well, you don't like jumping. Now, did it give me any mod? Clammy, shallow breathing, pulse fast, not responsive, pupils dilated, mage scarring mark is thrumming with unknown magic. We should station a Templar just in case. No, thank you. Purple. Okay, the bed is purple. Chair is blue. Huh. Okay, whatever. No, you're not supposed to jump up behind the chair. You want to try it then? Hurry up. You gonna try it then? You have to jump, not scratch at it. You're gonna... I don't know what you're doing. I can't pick you up like this. I'm gonna hurt you. I can't get 2 hands. Come here then. Stand up. 15 pounds is too heavy for you, Zelda. Oh my gosh. I cannot pick you up from a weird position. See, now I'm hurting you. Okay, sit down. There. There. Jump, Angel. Jump, Angel. I'm just examining my options here while the dogs try to settle down. Jump, Angel. Come on. Come on. They didn't give me any other. I have to make them. I mean, do I have other people yet? Forgot to put my, whatchamacallit. You need to be frozen. We don't have their blue armors yet. Okay.
That's him. That's the Herald of
When I had Purple Inquisition, it said there was an error with the armors, but they were actually there.
Why did Lady Cassandra have him in chains?
And now with the blue one, it said the same thing. They're not there unless it's because of the idea that I'm not supposed to go there yet.
That's him. He stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard he was supposed to close it entirely.
Excuse me, flute? We're supposed to close it entirely. Well, I'm done.
Blessings upon you, Herald of Andraste.
Less thrashing, vital salt. 2 attempts. Break into the chantry to kill my patient.
Their chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Have you gone completely mad?
Yes, you have.
Should be taken to Val Royal immediately. To be tried by whomever becomes charged. I do not believe the elves. The priest also, he intended it this way.
Intended it that way? How dare you?
Your duty is to serve the chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Oh, we're hunting dragons next time. Right. I just met Hawk in story form, and I mean we're gonna hunt dragons when we go back to Sky. Hunt dragons in the story. There. Whoa, where are you going? Failed to run away. Now, can I unlock? Entry hierarchy, blah, blah, blah. What are you stupid? Okay, here's what it told me. Overridden because of my skill set, because I have every skill that you can get, but I don't have the ability to unlock. I do not like that. Just start as a rogue, so I can do everything anyway. know why the beds are purple. If I took all purple, that would return. Those things are still red.
Thank you.
Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone Most Holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
You realize I'm an elf? A Dalish elf?
I have not forgotten. No matter what you are or what you believe, you are exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
If you're truly trying to restore order...
That is the plan.
Help us fix this, before it's too late.
changed? Oh, now they're purple? I don't have the purple installed, okay, people? I'm confused. Where'd Josephine's stuff go? I definitely looked it up. I think I didn't install it. So it's just gonna change her color. What? You didn't deposit me in a bush? Now I have that jacket. It's a purple jacket, right? That's not what they... Or is it? Is that the mod? Oh, I don't have a wolf on my back. What? Dark? It's not purple. I never put a dark outfit on though, it's always so light. Okay, I have that book thing. So did that. Hold on a second. Where's that? Huh? Oh yeah, it is a different. Okay, I don't have anything in my waist there. This is what they're talking about. The book is really obviously stupid looking. And they switch it to lock picks. That didn't work either. What's on my back? I guess that's supposed to be the right jacket. For the mod. Oh yeah. There's that light purple mod and dragon. Webbing. The cloth. Red Wolf Rising.
Calista said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
They're fine. Nobody will take sick as long as she boils them right. Smart woman for asking, though.
You have a hair mod? Girl there?
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Special. A lyrium potion. As if nobody knows
For a
how to...
healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
That should be the less creepy portrait of a cleric. I don't even remember what it's supposed to look like. What do you think? Pulse normal, breathing normal on day 2, still unresponsive. Drop feed. Health fruit extract. A lot of thrashing. Mutters about the gray. And too many eyes. Quit popping up again. Well, I did replenish all because, oh, yeah, the X button is over there. I don't know. Why the... I never had an Xbox, so this controller is not entirely familiar to me.
Right.
Picked up a Dawn Lotus. And first ones are Royal Health Fruit and got a place to get those. Alright. Solas is supposed to be Dreadwolf Rising. I'm just getting confused. Oh, I was trying to make myself where and what actual Solas wears. Alright. Solas, Dr. Solas.
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
It is purple. It's just darker than...
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by Chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Yeah,
You came here to help, Solas. I won't let them use that against you.
How would you stop them?
However I had to.
Thank you. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna do the romance. Some of the first flirts.
Come to me, child.
To talk
And
about my
I shall
abdominal
embrace
spirit.
Bring
Focus.
warnings anywhere. You're certain?
Wait. I have stone.
Can I get you anything?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harriet is the Inquisition. And for anything fancier, you can... Oh, there's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Yeah, you're wearing purple. I don't understand.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
Puppy, just a second.
I'm still not sure I believe that any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the Maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky... that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Tell me about Red Lyrium.
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered Red Lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient Tig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it.
Eric
Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well,
There's
everything's
one to
gone
give him a
downhill
gold
from there.
tooth.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the Tig it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the deep roads? That's not a cheery thought.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Okay, I thought I had to say, we cannot leave a piece of it out in the wild.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and
Door
onto
doesn't
the
give me
mate.
anything, right? I mean, any free stuff. What the hell? Well, you can buy stuff here, but it's really expensive.
Thank you for hurrying with the potions. We have so many injured.
Hurrying with the potions.
Still
I'm
got
sure you did
demons
not
pouring
do
out of the
anything.
rifts.
Huh? Who are you? Why did he have a talk?
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentecost might try to acquire suitable mounts from Master Dennett in the hinterlands.
Maybe they're lighter purple
And
with
who are you to be fishing around for what
white.
the higher-ups are doing?
Might not
Back
be
in
exactly
Ansburg, my
the
uncle...
same.
And what's that going to do down in Arnsberg?
That
Honestly,
weird.
that's as much as it does here.
Dreams completed. Drones completed. Like only
Expected you'd be
only
by.
missing the decor
I'm Harriet.
from that
Everyone knows
stupid
who you are.
online.
How's the new gear fit?
Yeah, it's mod, so it's good.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster.
Somebody replied
She'll set
to
up
my
requisitions.
unlock request on the...
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
The thing is, it wouldn't let me do the locks because I have every skill tree enabled. Seven files on this person. unlocks all 3 specializations. It does not enable cross-class. Might have to stand very close to the interactor bowl. Repeatedly press the interact key. The mouse button doesn't work. Well, what about the, what you call it? X button, whatever. A button, I don't know what it is. You will get a few errors. This does not interfere with anything. The mod still works okay. Most people seem to not have issues. It will conflict with any mod that changes the character blueprint files for the player characters. Does that mean that I have all the skills? New minion skill trees might not show up. Places.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Okay, if I want to take a mage with me as a mage, that's when I run into a problem. Okay, if I want to get Bull and Doran together, I'm running around with 3 mages then if I'm a mage. That's why I'm actually a rogue more often than a mage. Unless I don't take Solas. I always want to take Solas.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
Goodbye.
Right.
we go. What I'm doing. So I can get the level 5 to Skyhold. Oh, and you only get 100 skills. Okay, I downloaded something. Did I install it? I have all these things anyway, don't I? And it says 0. Sure, I already have them all. Perfect, cool enough. Now. Money! About $1 million, whatever that is. However many numbers that is. Glass orbs. Oh, I don't have materials. Keeper robe. I can't see what the number is because I don't have any materials. Longer coat, regular armor. Coat ones I'll go to the dark. Dark purple. Interesting. Except it's without arms. They're all without arms. There. No, not that. Why don't I have the schematic for Vestment of Rebellion? I need it for suit raiment, or that is the one. Master Elementalist robes and mortality. Okay, yeah, that one. That's that's the hood. That's 229. This one's firepower. I don't want a hood anyway. supposed to have another thing though, is one of these tight sentinel things, but without the shoulders.
Another time then.
When I get to the crossroads, I can get materials.
Goodbye.
Right.
He gave me an arms, or did he give me a... Yeah, he gave me an arms.
Been bobbing around with Noble?
My uncle. I'm a good rider, and, well, I thought I'd be more useful.
See reason, listen. We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're tempted.
Not the darker purple like that. Purple, not blue. Oh, I can't use it. Hey, hey! Mod! Mod!
So we're heretics, just like that. Should we surrender, or...
Don't be foolish. We are the Chantry, as much as any Grand Cleric. That prattle from Valroya isn't the word for Maker. It's politics.
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're him. Thren. Inquisition Quartermaster. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions... Here, take a look. You find... Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials, or... Turns out heroes... After they all... King Alistair offered my... I apologize. Sister Lillian... Make her go with you. If you find anything we need, let me know.
Pretty sure it's time to stop recording. Alright, thank you anybody who has watched this or watched the recording. Thank you, and have a good night.